Welcome to the Smashcraft Gladiator Spotlight, featuring Predator, the Hungering Lurker. Predator is a melee grappler that uses an aggressive pseudo-tanking style to fight. This is executed using his hunger mechanic. Predator's resource ability is Dash, allowing him to spend some fury in order to increase his movement speed. Every time Predator attacks an enemy, he starts to stack a buff called Hunger. This buff makes Predator grow in size, attack 5% faster, and deal 5% more damage to the target he's attacking per stack of Hunger. Also, Hunger makes all enemies that he's not attacking deal 5% less damage per stack to him. This Hunger effect also is stacked on the enemy, causing them to deal 5% less damage to anyone but Predator. Basically, this mechanic singles out an enemy and makes them less effective at fighting anyone but Predator, forcing them to either accept their lower damage output on your teammates or fight you 1 versus 1. Predator is best played by focus firing a single target and shutting them down as much as you can. Also to note, if you attack another target, this Hunger effect will reset. You can only Hunger against one target at a time. Predator's primary attack is Hungering Strike. Predator attacks the closest enemy in front of him, dealing increased melee damage and adding a stack of Hunger. This ability does not interrupt his auto attack, so spam it for maximum effectiveness. Predator's S ability is Ambush. He tunnels underground and pops up at the target area after a brief delay, dealing damage, slowing, and briefly stunning enemies at the impact point. Use this to break through zones and close distance on your enemies. The EX version of Ambush is Titan's Ferocity. For 3 seconds, Predator burrows underground, becoming untargetable and increasing his movement speed. Enemies above his position will take periodic damage and briefly be stunned every half second. Like Ambush, this is great for zone breaking and can interrupt casters or other channeled abilities. Predator's D ability is Ravenous Rush, which charges in the target direction, shoving the first enemy in his way and pushing them to the edge of the charge's radius. Additionally, this gives Predator an additional 25% Hunger-like effect, where his charge victim will deal 25% less damage to everyone but you, and you'll take 25% less damage from anyone except your charge target. Additionally, if you shove someone into a wall or otherwise unpathable point, they'll become stunned for 2 seconds and take a moderate burst of damage. Try to push enemies against walls to increase your control of them and deal some extra damage. His EXD is Titan's Favor, which makes Predator take 75% less damage for 3 seconds and regenerate health, but this will greatly slow his movement speed for the duration. Predator's escape ability is Whirling Dervish, making him immune to stuns, roots, and snares for 3 seconds, and additionally causing him to spin, dealing damage to nearby enemies and additional bleed damage over time. Finally, Predator's Fury ability is Devour. Predator pounces on a single enemy in the target radius, disabling them and unleashing a flurry of attacks for 2 seconds. Also, if Predator has any stacks of Hunger, he'll leash 10% of the damage back as health per stack he has when using this. You must hit a target with the Search Reticule or nothing will happen. It's ideal to wait for your target to stop attacking, or chain it after Ravenous Rush when you know they're immobile. Predator is an incredible anti-zoner. His ability to rush past frontal defenses with Ambush and control targets who sustain those zones makes him an ideal Guardian pick for high aggression compositions, such as 3 DPS. Once Predator breaks into a zone, he should stack Hunger on the target he wants to keep shut down as fast as possible so that focus fire will be less effective against him. Also, shoving a target to further increase his defense will not only potentially stun them, but also force them to run, attack Predator, or suffer the damage loss from Hunger. In this clip, I catch Ace trying to run around and harass our Misery, so I instantly charge him and start to stack Hunger on him, effectively stopping him from attacking Misery. I continue to pressure him for the remainder of this round, hitting him to keep Hunger on him and shift his focus to me. As his Fury caps out, I ambush behind him just as he attempts to use Operation Alpha, dodging the attack and stunning him. Then I follow up with a counter Devour, finishing him off. This round, the other Predator turns our duel around with a Devour, almost killing me. I bait towards my team, then as his cooldowns are about to come up, I pop Titan's Fury to recover health and tank while my team focuses on him. As Titan's Favor ends, I pop Whirling Dervish so that he can't ambush or shove me, and to deal some damage while immune. Thanks to the health regen on my EX, Whirling Dervish, and some focus fire, we managed to return the tables and kill off the other Predator. Here's a great example of how well Predator is against zoners. Right off the start, I ambush past Planner's nose before he can establish a camp. By keeping this pressure on him throughout the round, he can never establish a camp, and we have essentially cut the battle down to a 2v3. This time around, the other team tries to camp the spawn zone. I open again with Ambush, and then charge Planner to make it safe for my teammates to get aggressive without being afraid of the nose. I force Planner to use his escape, and counter his stun with my Whirlwind. With his escape down, Misery gets off a route, and we make short work of him. With With Planner dead, the enemy team has lost its key factor, and now we have free reign to kill off the remaining 2 opponents. Thanks for watching. You can find out more at our website, www.playsmashcraft.com, or join our Battle.net chat channel, Smashcraft, to set up games. Smashcraft is currently available on the featured maps list. Make sure to bookmark it, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates and spotlights. Happy smashing!
Demacia!